All right, good evening and welcome to Thursday night's coverage of SimRace South Africa's, what can we call this? The Delivery Van Grand Prix. Ford Transit. It's a little fun event on the Nordschleife tonight, running on our new hosted platform, SimRacing.gp, and obviously with respect for Sabine Schmidt, who recently passed. She was known as the ring taxi, and she had one of the quickest laps around the Nordschleife in a panel van that was done for Top Gear, etc. So we thought we're just going to have a bit of fun here tonight, and here we are. At the moment, I do believe we have 15 people on the track, or currently in the pits. We're just waiting for all the drivers to complete their whatever laps they're on, and the session will then tick over into the qualifying round. Just for interest's sake, I'm going to run the track map. As you can see on the bottom left corner, we are the little brown dot at the very bottom of the track map, and you can see up there at the quite a far ways away and probably going through the carousel now, there's an arrow, so there's still somebody out on the track. I'm not too sure who it is. We'll see if we can try and go and pick it up. It's not me. I'm in the pits. The Rosas are here. There we go. Cobus Russ, that's who's busy out in his rally van, and everybody's got to wait for him to get back to the pits unless he pulls over and goes back to the pits himself. This evening's just a pure fun event, as we start prepping to slowly but surely migrate all of the hosted races at SimRace South Africa onto this new platform, being SimRacing.gp. There we go. And we shall see what happens in the next season here at SimRace South Africa to try and get rid of all our terrible net drops and ping issues. Not so much ping issues, but the routing issues we have in South Africa with regards to the internet and so on. So good. Got a couple of people on the YouTube channel already that are here and watching, so welcome. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to comment if you want. Tell me who you are shouting for. I do have a names list which I can put up on the screen, I think. Yep, there we go. So this was the official entry list. You can ignore me in the silver Ford Transit in that list, Alan Patterson, because I will be doing the commentary. But we have Ryan Hill, Dirk Brunt, Charles Engelbrecht, Patrick Lingley, Kai Clark, Andre Duplessis, Brandon Blitz, Donovan McDonald, Cobus Russ is here, Andrew Lima, Jandre Liebenberg, Stefan Herbst, Roman Klesevitz, Uri Benko, and Peter Geldenhuis, hopefully. So we should have a good couple of vans out and having fun, as we see them slowly but surely roll out of the pit lane. And here's the Rosas on the track at the moment. It's Ryan the Rosas Hill, and he's leading the field out. And this is to hopefully get a qualifying time in for a grid with 14 minutes. But these are diesel vans, and as you can see, DHL have already gone past the Rosas. So let's try and work out who's who. We'll know a little bit later when when they're when we've got their names up on the screen about who's in what truck. So I'm trying to see who was the That's a plain yellow, so that's not it. There's a DHL truck. Is it Roman? It is Roman. Right, so we got Roman Klisevitz, who's managed to get past the Rosses, and Roman's out in force on the Neutschleife, and he's going to try and be the first to go around the track, and then he's got another lap to do, and we shall then see what that lap time will be. This is this will be interesting to see if they can even get 2 laps in qualifying, but let's see how it goes. Just behind Roman, who did I see now? Hold on 2 secs for me as I'll get an idea of just the yellow van. It's Stefan Herbst. Here we go. So Stefan Herbst in the plain yellow van, already looking at trying to get past Roman Klisevitz as they go side by side, and no, he has in fact got past. So you can see in the track map down at the bottom left, they're probably maybe a third of the way round, and anybody in the motor racing fraternity knows what the Neutschleife is like. The green hell, it's a massive complex. I'll get some details actually on this. (1925) is when it apparently started, the beginning of the Nürburgring Ring. 1947 to 1970 was where it got its the green hull, the nickname for it. There were a couple of changes through the years. Obviously, the Grand Prix track, as we know it, has been in place since 1985, but they run a good couple of series on the Neutschleife now, including the VLN series, the famous GT3 series where the Grello Porsche was made famous. Let me try and find some actual details here of the track itself. (22.8 kilometers for the North Loop, the Neutschleife. Anywho, let's see how they're doing. Ryan Hill, as they start climbing up the hill. Oh, and we got another cheeky delivery van just behind Ryan Hill flashing his lights. Gonna get onto the might actually get, oh look at that oversteer with Ryan. He went round there flat out and just made it round the corner. Let me just turn my phone to silent here, and then I think I might just jump into the open voice channel. Currently focused on Dirk Brunt in another one of the DHL vans, who is following Ryan the Rosa Hill up the hill in the police van. I was hoping Ryan would have his siren on, but he doesn't, or flashing lights for that matter, but unfortunately nothing of that kind. As we see, Dirk's managed to get past Ryan. We'll go and look further up the road again. We were watching Roman Klesevitz. There he is in his DHL van going through the carousel. Very well-known corner. And he is still second on the track itself with Stefan Herbst, who's in the plain yellow van a few 100 meters or so further up the road. And Stefan's going to be the first one to get out of the actual windy section and onto the long straight, heading back towards the start-finish line. It's only got a couple of corners to go here. You can actually see the the very tight suspension on these vans. The back wheels are cocking their inner tire up as they go around some of the corners. So three-wheeling some places. Patrick Lingley, he's out in the as we also see a UPS van just drifting around there. Patrick Lingley is out in the Royal Post red van, Postman Pat. So we'll see how he gets along. Van's looking already a little it's a little bit worse for wear. Kai Clark was supposed to be with us. His van is still in the pits. I don't think he's managed to join us. Andre Duplessis, he was going to join us. He's not here. Brandon Brits out in a nice a Shelby color schemed Ford Transit, blue with 2 white stripes. Donovan McDonald, he didn't manage to get on. Bubis Russ, he's in the rally van, martini colored rally van, so he should be easy to spot. Andrew Lima, he's also in a plain yellow van. Here he goes, and he looks like he's just ahead of Patrick Lingley's van. I'm correct. So Andrew Lima in a plain yellow. Jean-Andre Liebenberg, he's also in a Shelby colored blue Transit with white stripes, shattered windscreen and side glass. He's had a rough time of it, as you can see, and seems to enjoy hitting those curbs. Stefan Herbst, he's on his way down the long stretch now. So he was first at the pits, but if we look at that road map, I can just see 2 more cars that have actually, or vans that have just come out the pits, and okay, one's just disconnected. And there we go. So we got Stefan Herbst down Dottingerhoe. Roman Klesevitz just coming out of the windy section. Uri Benko, another DHL van. And Peter Gelderhuis, it's Peter Gelderhuis who's about to leave the pits in his I don't know what colors this is. This looks a turquoisey, greeny colored private delivery van. There's somebody further down the road over there. We'll go and see who we can see there. So here's Ryan Hill going down Dottingerhoe, the Rosses, with Dirk Brand probably. Yes, so they're having a lot of fun. You can clearly see while they're in the vans, they are flat out at 90 kilometers an hour, just over 3,000 RPMs, and they're listening to Radio 2, 902 FM on the stereo. Right, here's our first view of Scholl Engelbrecht. He is in the brown UPS delivery, Worldwide Services, UPS, and he's about to push the Royal Mail van a little bit up the road by the looks of things. Let's go and see if we can find who that other van is. It's not Patrick Lingley. That's Patrick Lingley. They've just gone through the mini carousel. Kai Clark, here he is. It's Kai Clark. He did manage to join. So Kai Clark, fresh out of the pits. I said he was still sitting in the pits. You can see the vans all nice and clean. So 2 Royal Mail vans out there, and as you can see, it's a registration Pat 1. That would be for Postman Pat, obviously. And hello to our visitors on the YouTube channel. Rian Oberholz is here. Luvik is here. Lorna, how are you, Lorna? The engine sound very interesting. Big boy Bob also here and shouting for Roman. So yeah, they're diesel vans. There's not going to be a lot of fun coming out of these exhausts. So, but thanks for joining us. Interesting. Yeah, they do sound interesting. Okay, so Stefan, he will be the first man on track that has gone over the start finish line. So this is his fast lap. You can see he's already 7 whole seconds up on his previous lap, because that was from a standing start out of the pit lane. So all of them are in fact, well, hopefully going to be up on their deltas quite massively. Just behind Stefan on the track should be Roman, and he's not. So for some other reason he's abandoned. Mind you, they're never going to get 2 laps in with 14 minutes at the speed they can go. So I think it's just going to be a bit of the field, at least the starting grid is just going to be made up of a bunch of transit vans. So they're just maybe trying to get some fuel consumption mapping here and see how much fuel they got to put in for the race. We'll see what that's gonna be. That's actually a good question. Let me try and get some details on this race for you. (8:15). That is, we've passed the time, so we've got a minute left, and then we are going to go to the official race start. It's a 40-minute race, and we should be done by 9 o'clock. So 40 minutes, yep, from now, that'll be 9 on the dot. Hey, Chris, my man has joined. Sorry, let me get back to the vans out on the track. So Stefan was definitely pushing his van. He seems to have got the... Oh, and he's 2-wheeling it around there, as you can see. So Stefan's showing some pace with this van. Especially when they go downhill. Check how the back wheels come up off the ground. It's good fun, I must say. They look very weird. I would have entered if they were combis. I actually have looked for combis because I have a nice classic T2 VW combi, a classic combi. But I can't find them. Oh dear. Jandre Liebenberg just disconnected. Hopefully he'll be able to rejoin. And we're in overtime, so now everybody either is going to wait for people to go all the way around, or they're going to purposely stop, and then we'll be ready to start the race. So let's wait and see what happens here. Oh, Rian's saying Roman disconnected. Okay, well, he is... yeah, here he is. Rome's, he's back out there. We've got a Shelby van chasing this DHL van. So, as you can see on the screen at the bottom, just next to the track map, whoever I do focus on our remote cameras, that'll be, their name will be in that red box. So that's how you know who we'll be watching. There's not much I can tell you about the vans itself. The tires are called STs. No idea. And all the drivers are in a common channel here. So just for fun and games, I'm going to jump in here and say hello to everyone. Well, hopefully I can.
Hey, Alan.
Hello, everybody.
Yo,
hello.
Hello.
Roman, can you hear me? Is he even in here? He's not in here.
I don't think he's in here.
All right, good. So there's a whole lot of people on the YouTube. You've got Big Boy Bob and Rian Oberholzer and Chris Dos Santos is there. Lorna Klisovitz and a couple of other people shouting for Roman and so on. But you guys look fantastic out there. These vans go really fast when they're going downhill.
163.
Yeah, I saw somebody when I was in the cockpit just now on the stream, and you're all listening to I believe it's Radio 2, 904 FM. So good. Enjoy your drives, gents, and we're live on YouTube. So I'm not going to stay with you, but I might come and say hello just now.
Cool. Thanks, Alan.
Okay, man.
Ciao.
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 All right, there we go. It would be a little bit risky to stay in that channel if people have a moment with the possible blue language that we could hear in the background. So I'll stay out of that channel for now. Okay, everyone's still all over the track, so they're obviously going to go all the way around. We'll just wait for. We'll wait for that to happen. This amazing camera shot that they run on the helicopter view, which shows the fans that get into the track before major events, and they then they go and art up certain parts of the tracks with chalk on the actual racing surface, and it looks amazing. They make comments to loved ones and friends and family, and they support the various teams and the drivers. It's a whole lifestyle, the Nordschleife, that's for sure. And a track, if anybody does go traveling, this is something that you need to go and experience. Pat 1, gotta dig it. Let's go and see how Stefan Herbst is doing. So when I click on a van, that arrow becomes green, so you can see on the track map at the bottom, that's Stefan's car, the green arrow. I'm not too sure who the yellow arrow is, and I don't know what the legend of these things are, but we'll just see how it goes. Oh, Gendre has managed to rejoin, so he's in the pits. Andrew Lima's in the pits. Alright, I think people are... Oh dear. It's Peter Geldenhuis's car, as you can see. Very hammered and... Yes. Oh, there is some flat paneling on the side here. So the left, oh, and he catches a tank slapper there. The left side of this van is perfect. Every other panel, it's wrinkled and bent and damaged. There's Jandre Liebenberg on the YouTube. Jandre, how's it? Good luck to you. Nick Hodgson's here. This is great to watch. Sorry I can't be taking part. And yes, this is a hashtag RIP Sabine Schmidt event as well. Come on, gents, let's get back to the pits. We need to get this race started. Ryan the Rosa, I think he's the only police van out there chasing everybody else. Big Boy Bob Dragsters in disguise. Yeah, could be fun. A Ford Transit, and you put a big whacking nitrous V8 motor in the back of it, like that indeed that fast Ford. Sure. So we're supposed to be finished at 9 o'clock. This race, when it does get started, I think they're only going to maybe get 2 laps in, so It's going to be close. If somebody does spin or whatever happens, they're going to be out of the running. So this whole thing's going to come down to keeping control, keeping the van facing in the right direction and going. Possibly some pit maneuvers going to come into play here. They take like 2 minutes just to go down the Dottinger Hoe. It's so long, and they're doing, yeah, let's put it on. Look, 90. It doesn't go over 90. It looks like it's limited. 90. That has to be kilometers an hour. I can't see the other numbers and I can't zoom in. Yeah, 90 k's an hour, flat out. So don't fall asleep while you're going down Dottinger Hoe, gents. Yeah, Nick, gotta dig it. Police, it's the Roses. We'll leave it here. It's Ryan the Roses Hill. And we got 2 Postman Pats, Royal Mail vans, a couple of DHLs out there, a UPS van, and a few private yellow vans, and a blue and a green van. Alright, they're back at the start-finish line, so there we go. And they're hooting. Ryan's pulled over the DHL van. Okay, on to the next, and here we go. This is going to be the race. Hope everyone's ready and raring to go. Racing Van Series at SimRace South Africa, exactly. Alright, there's Mr. Russ finishing. Cool. So there's our first lap time. Stefan Herbst doing an 11:24. And Quibus 11:37. So a few times, a couple of seconds in between. We are going to anybody else on the YouTube channel, by the way, that might be interested in any kind of racing. This is now seriously for shizzles and giggles. We race a very serious comprehensive league that includes Assetto Corsa Competizione GT3 cars and sometimes GT4s in endurance races and league. We race F3 series in Assetto Corsa. We race the Legend series in Assetto Corsa, this game platform, and then we also race touring cars. Alright, there we go. We have a grid. Let me quickly get my cameras sorted. I'm sure it'll be Stefan Herbst. It will be. So Stefan Herbst, he's in the left, he's in the right yellow van, and next to him will be Dirk Brunt in the DHL. Behind him it's Quibus Russ. I'll come to these cameras. There we go. So this is Quibus Russ. Is this the best view of the van? Okay, so he's in the rally van. Ryan Hill he's hooting in the Roses. There you can see the lights are flashing. Brandon Brits in the first Shelby Transit van. Kai Clark in 6th place. He's in Postman Pat Royal Mail, the first of the... Oh, here we got lights already. So we're going to go back to... There we go, lights out and we're off. Huge amount of smoke and wheel spin as these trucks, vans roar off the start-finish line and negotiate the first curve and head down towards the first set of chicanes. Here we go. And it's Stefan Herbst from Dirk Brunt from Ryan Hill. The Rosa van has managed to take 3rd place. There he goes. Oh, and they're bumping over the curbs, as you can see. Ryan managing to hang on to that, as we see the rally van just behind of Corbus Russ and Brandon Brits in the blue van with the white stripe. And then we've got oh dear, Uri Benko's just disconnected, or he hasn't started, I think. That'll be sad, but all right, let's see how it goes from here. There we go, as we see them head down the first of one of the this is the Kudelbacher Hoha. Oh, position change. So Roman at the back, Roman having some issues. Oh, look at this bunch, they two abreast. Oh, the UPS van's looking already worse for wear. Let's go onto here's Roman's DHL van. We'll go into the cockpit so we can see what he's seeing. Looking ahead at Andrew Lima, looking just behind, we've got Charles Engelbrecht, and Charles Engelbrecht, oh, he's next to Peter Gelderhuis, in fact, has just gone past him. And just behind him, here's Patrick Lingley in Postman Pat, the first one of the Royal Mail vans. And Patrick Langley coming up to do it. Here's Jean-Andre Liebenberg. He's a few lengths behind, unfortunately, but coming at a rate to close in. Broken glass. And oh, here's Uri. So Uri's managed to make it. Oh, and Jean-Andre's almost ran wide there. He is in fact running wide. Oh, and there's one turned round here. Oh dear, who's this? Oh, it's Andrew Lima, and Uri's piling past Jean-Andre Liebenberg. Makes the overtake stick. Andrew Lima, he's just managed to turn the his van around, and he's on his way. So back up to the front, Stefan Herbst and Ryan Hill, the Rosses, he's in trouble. Oh, look at this, they tried to have a roadblock, and the rally van and the Rosses, oh, everyone's all over the track, even Royal Mail's involved. Oh my word, look at that. Somebody's just that's one of the blue vans. That I think is that's Jean-Andre Liebenberg. He tried to take out that Rosa van. Corbus Russ in the rally van, he's all looking scratched up, but they've managed to get them going again, and here we go. So a lot of position changes going on. Peter Gelderhuis, he's not interested in all of that rubbing and bumping, and he's driving up into 6th place. I think he was well down just now. This is Kai Clark throwing the Royal Mail van around. Inga Klisevitz also online and shouting for Roman. Ghost Rider, hello Ghost Rider, welcome. Big Boy Bob, Speed Machine. And Brett Crowcump, lol, it's so slow you can read the road graffiti. Exactly. Alright. Oh no, Peter Gelderhuis has had a drama and people are hooting at him. Jean-Andre Liebenberg just went past Peter Gelderhuis, who's turned his nice van around, and he is now lost. Stefan Herbst going up the hill, lights on, not a mark on his van. This just goes to show the absolute quality of this man's driving skill. Dirk Brunt in the DHL van in close proximity, but considering the Deutschlife and how long it is, he's only 9.9 seconds down the road, so he's hanging in there. Anything can happen. Further back, oops, we've got a change here. Oh dear, look at that. Did you see that? I just caught that on camera. In fact, we're going to go and see that on replay shortly. That was Charles Engelbrecht and I think Kai Clark. Yes. Right, let's go and look at that on replay. It's as we change from this DHL van, we jump to them. And you'll see there was a huge collision there. Yo, I almost rolled that. Alright. Oh dear, here we go. Kai Clark having a tough time as they go up the hill. Oh, somebody in a DHL van's about to come in. That's Uri Benko in his DHL van going right next to and right past Ryan Hill. And here comes Uri. He's actually going to go past Kai Clark. Both of these drivers are international visiting drivers. Kai Clark in the Postman Pat red Royal Mail van, and Uri in the DHL van chasing the UPS van of Scholl Engelbrecht. Scholl Engelbrecht doing quite well, and these four seem to have broken away from the rest. Coming up the hill, as you'd be sitting in a delivery van doing 65 kilometers an hour as they go up the hill. Kai Clark foot flat out, plumes of diesel smoke coming coming out the back, and Ryan Hill at the back of all of these vans looking ahead at them as they go up this hill. They're on their way. They're going to take a sharp right-hander now. Then they go up a little bit more. Ryan Hill flashing at them to pull over. He's trying to arrest everyone here. They go up this next section, and then they come to the first of the carousel corners. Very famous banked curve and flat curve, as you can see. The graffiti on the track, in fact, they are so slow you can read the graffiti. Here we go into the carousel. Careful not to turn the van over. Oh, that's good skill there by the Rozzers. Inga Klisevitz saying she can hear Roman laughing from the room next door. So Roman in third place in his DHL van, looking pretty good, I must say. It's a pity he's not in the audio channel with everybody else, but that's okay. Roman on two wheels, as you see him bouncing over the curbs there. He's only 7.7 seconds off the back of Dirk Brunt. So it's two DHL vans here, if I'm not mistaken. This is Dirk Brunt up in second place. You can see the little arrow, the green arrow down at the bottom, and Dirk runs very wide there, and now you can see the fractured windscreen. So Stefan Herbst is about to hit Dottingerhoe. Well, not yet. He's still got a little bit of a ways to go. This is normally where our GT3 cars actually take off through that section. I don't think the panel vans will be taking off. Kai Clark very close here. Oh, look at this as the Rozzers are closing in. Ryan Hill closing in on Kai Clark. Oh, that was close racing. Let's go on board. And this is the view from Ryan Hill, the Rozzers van. Kai Clark in the Royal Mail. Oh, there's a little bit of argy-bargy going on. Clearly the Rozzer van has a little bit of a speed improvement on the Postman Pat Ford Transit. And up ahead, Kai Clark is managing to get away. As we see the lights blaring again, and Ryan's flashing away to try and distract these drivers as they concentrate to maintain control of these vans. Nick Hodson saying we need to seriously investigate Stefan Herbst's pace. He is now about to head on to Dottingerhoe, and his rolling pace is exceptionally fast. Hashtag ballast. Clean me, it says on the back of that van. And here he comes. In cockpit, flat sticks, 90 kilometers an hour, just over 3,000 RPM. Lovely weather here today in the Nordschleife. Radio 2 on the radio, 902 FM, Dolby stereo. So Stefan Herbst up the road by 23.9 seconds. This is Dirk Brunt in second place. He can't even see Stefan up the road. Roman Klesevitz has just got onto Dottingerhoe, and he's eating into Dirk Brandt's lead. It's down to 5 seconds. It was a good 8 or 9 seconds. Oh, now it's 4.9 seconds. Roman is... He's also doing 90 kilometers an hour, but he's definitely catching. Dirk Brunt, oh, look at that. There's damage here. So he's only doing 85 kilometers an hour as he hits a hill. Now it's down to 80. Roman's also now to 85 and 80. So they do slow down going up a little bit of a hill. Yanneman Price, welcome. How about this for our next league? Can you imagine, buddy? Alright, 4th place. Oh, we've got a change there. Clark and Engelbrecht. Let's quickly go and see the action happen. Oh, they're 3 abreast down Dottingahoe. The Rosses, Ryan Hill has managed to pass 3 vans. Yeah, they come towards us. And they're 3 abreast. Look at this for action. You don't see this in GT3 racing. Okay, 2 abreast with 1 in the draft. There you can see a train behind as they're coming along. Ryan Hill next to Kai Clark. Oh, he's now behind him. So Kai Clark in Postman Pat. Ryan Hill flashing the lights, trying to distract Kai. The incredible skill required to keep these cars on the road. We need FedEx, TNT, Prime and Post. Yep, listen, it's easy to make a couple of skins for them. Oh, Lingley, Patrick Lingley, he's done a position change. Patrick Lingley, he's in the other red van, and he's gone past Andrew Lima in his yellow van with the lights on. Just ahead of Patrick Lingley is Kubus Russ. Kubus Russ is the only custom painted van out there, and it's the Martini Rally van. And here he comes as they come past the pits. Oh, Brits and Engelbrecht. Scholl Engelbrecht in the UPS van. He has just managed to lose a position to Brandon Brits. So Brandon Brits coming down the hill. The Shelby 4 Transit color scheme van, and he has made a position. So, right, let's go back to Roman. Oh, look at this. The DHL vans, Roman Klesevitz all over the back of Dirk Brunt. Here we go. Yeah. If only Aramax delivery drivers could take notes here. Isn't that true? Right, Roman is flat out. Oh, look at that, down the hill, they get over 100. Look at that. I just saw about 103 kilometers an hour, so we'll keep an eye on that speedo when they go around the next couple of corners, because then they head very sharp downhill, and we should see top speeds here of at least 110. Roman's lifting. He knows he's got a brake. This is a very sharp right-hander. Dirk Brunt might have overcooked it. He hasn't. He's got his brake lights on. He's still got his lights on. Roman is in the draft and looking to get past as they come down the hill now. Watch the speedo pick up. There we go. Through 90, through 95, through 100, up to 105, now 110. Oh, he almost got to 115. Almost ran into the back there of Dirk Brunt. Nerves of steel these guys have. Big braking here. Oh yes, they both great control. Roman all over the curves, trying to get past Dirk Brunt. Dirk Brunt, he's definitely watching in his mirrors. And all this is allowing Stefan Herbst to just drive away up the road, as you can see, by 38 seconds. So, right, that's what's happening there. Uri Benko in 4th place. He can just see the back of Roman Klesevitz up the road. Ryan Hill, oh my word, he's just driven right into the back of Kai Clark, and the Rosses have spun their van. He's turning it around now. Lots of wheel spin here. Careful, careful. It's obviously got a lot of red mist, and you know. Oh, and look in the mirror there, you can see the blue Transit van coming past, and Brits takes the position. Ryan Hill's now really angry. Managed to gather it all up, and off they go again. Why is there Martini livery? Sorry, yeah, that's the only custom livery out there that Kubus Russ is driving. I'll tell you what, Peter Caldenas was stone last just now, and he's already up into 11th. He's past Andrew Lima, who's looking very worse for wear, and he's past Andre Liebenberg, who is right at the back in 13th place, and about to drive off the track. Right, let's get back to Roman. Oh, look at this. The action's all happening here. Now they're going to struggle up the hill, and Roman hits the back of Dirk Brunt. Little bit of a bumpy, just letting Dirk know that he's there and to be aware. So we'll see if he can get a good drive out a corner with 23 minutes to go in this race. It's all on for second place right here. Oh, look at this. Roman got a good drive there. They both went up on the curb. Let's go back to the cockpit camera. You cannot see him. Dirk Brunt's cockpit camera. Oh, look, there's a position change. Roman is up into second place. Oh, he must be screaming from the room next door. If only Inge could give us some audio. Love it. Ryan Hill in the Rosas. He's looking at Brandon Brits, who's just driving away from him. All on his own here, and further back we can see Scholl Engelbrecht in the UPS van. Ryan still flashing away, demanding for these vans ahead of him to move out the way. Oh, too much speed there. Bounces off the Onco barrier, uses that to his advantage, and he ricochets up the hill. Stefan Herbst already at the carousel. Van's looking, oh, he's almost rolled it there, but tremendous control. Van's looking as good as new, man. This is an Avis rental. It's going to go back as good as it left the showroom floor. 47.7 seconds down the road, we have Roman Klisovitz in second place by 9/10. He's almost a second up on Dirk Brunt, as we see Patrick Lingley and Andrew Lima having a dice at the back. Let's go and see what's going on here. Oh dear, Patrick Lingley had a problem somewhere. He's crawling out of that corner, and Andrew Lima's up the road and going. Okay, let's go back to Roman. Here they come. Roman into a carousel. He throws that DHL van in. Parcels are bouncing around on the inside. Welcome Walker. Tom's there. Yeah. Lorna, gripping action tonight. My nerves are shattered. Is this a day night event, Walker? Yeah. 21 minutes to go. We're looking at 11-minute lap times here, so it's going to be a challenge. So we have Stefan Herbst out in the lead by 48 seconds from this close dice, with Roman Klisovitz and Dirk Brunt, and Roman is not messing around. He's trying to drive away. Look, he's even trying to break the toe as he swerves around on the track. Going to cockpit, you can see how difficult it is. You can't see where the next corner is coming from. Down the hill he has a sharp right, hit a bit of the curb, then over this hill, now sharp left. This is amazing, this. 2 wheels through there. You can read some more graffiti as he comes around there. Oh, he runs a bit deep. This is a famous YouTube channel where everyone comes down the hill, then throws it around this corner, and they often go into the sand trap and hit the barrier, but not Roman. You can see the control there. It's incredible. Dirk Brunt dropping off the back here now, 2.4 seconds. Managing to control that. Just going to look back at Andrew Lima. Andrew Lima's caught to Patrick Lingley. There's been another change back here, so Patrick's back ahead of him. Peter Keldernas must have had another moment, because But his car looks brand new, and his car was all smashed up, so he might have gone into the pits and done a fix-up. See when he comes towards us. Yes, look at that. It doesn't look too bad. But Andrew Lima is catching and pushing the back of Patrick Lingley in Postman Pat. Not too many panels straight on these vans. Great skill as Patrick Lingley gives Andrew plenty enough room, and on they go. Ryan Hill in the Rosses. He has finally caught up to the back of Brandon Brits. It's going to be flashing lights again to try and distract Brandon here. Oh, the Rosses are definitely trying to get past. Brandon Brits watching in his mirrors. Ryan the Rosa Hill looking for any which way he can get past. Yes, correct, Walker. This is our own tribute event to Sabine Schmidt. Oh, Ryan got a good draft there. Is he going to punt? Is he going to just try and do a pit maneuver? No, he's not. He's just going to hang around in the slipstream. Now looking on the right. Now back into the slipstream. And while this is happening, oh, I see Peter Keldernace has gone past Patrick Lingley. So is Ryan lifting? That is the question we need to ask. He's 4.5 seconds up on his delta. So this is his quickest lap. Stefan Herbst. Here we go. It's going to come over the line. This is going to be the first official flying lap. It's an 11 minutes and 8 second lap time for Stefan Herbst. There we go. Andrew Lima, Patrick Lingley. Oh, these three have all come together. Peter Keldernace at least has gone past. Andrew Lima looking ahead as Peter Keldernace goes on and goes through. Kyle Clark having a very lonely drive down Dottingaho, as you can see, and Brandon Brits with the Rosses all over the back of him. Let's go and see how Roman's doing. Coming to the fast left-right S section past the pits, and Roman bouncing it off the curbs and on and off the curbs. He's going to come over the line for his lap in second place. And he does an 11 minutes and 33.4 seconds. Dirk Brunt comes over just behind him with an 11 minutes 42. Blindingly fast laps these. Right now in Dottingaho, Ryan's managed to pull a gap. I'll tell you what, Kyle Clark I think is in huge... Not Kyle Clark, I beg your pardon. Brandon Brits is in big trouble because the Rosa van has managed to get past him and away, and Charles Engelbrecht is also catching up to him. So here comes Ryan, the Rosa. That van is dented on the left. Oh, the right looks pretty good. So he hasn't. He's clearly not trying hard enough, but. Okay, here he comes over for his lap time at 12 minutes point 3. That's incredible. Brits 11:52, Engelbrecht 12:01, and they start lap number 2. We're going to go back up to Roman. Here he comes. Oh, he's pulled out a good 7.8 seconds on Dirk Brunt. The next bit of action, Uri Benko, we're going to go into cockpit with him. And he is now only 4.8 seconds off the back of Dirk Brunt. This is going to prove interesting when Uri catches up to him. Kyle Clark further back in 5th place in the Postman Pat Royal Mail van. This is the fastest of the two. There are 2 of them out here, and Patrick Lingley's a long way back in his van. He's going over the pits now. 12 minutes and 26 seconds. So Patrick's clearly had a rough time on that lap. Andrew Lima is going to be 12 minutes 32, and Jean-Ray Liebenberg still on the Dottingahoa. So Gendre, although he's 15 seconds up on his delta, it's not going to be a quick lap, I'm afraid. Stefan Herbst on his way down the hill, flying. He's 2.5 seconds off his delta, as you can see, and I think he's just driven into the barrier. I don't know if he hit it or not. Yes, he has. Finally, we can see some damage on the panel van of Stefan Herbst. Roman looking good in second place. He's also down on his delta by a whole second. Let's see who's actually up if we can. Oh, Dirk Brandt struggling here. He is 4.5 seconds off his previous lap, and Uriah is going to probably be up, and he is by 1.7 seconds. So as I said, Uriah Benko closing in on the back of Dirk Brandt. Oh, Geldenhuys and Russ, we've got a position change here. Kobus Russ in the rally van has just seen Peter Geldenhuys go past him. There he is up the road. Peter Geldenhuys doing his very best to drive back up after turning around and being stone last on the first lap. But let's go back to Uriah and see how he can close in on the back of Dirk Brandt for third place. Alright, down the hill. And I think Uriah's going to close in here. The gap now 3.6 seconds. And his delta is at 1.4 seconds up. So Uriah definitely quick on this lap. Looking to get the perfect line through these windy sections as they go down the hill. They're probably almost coming up halfway around. They're right at the bottom as they're coming down to almost go over the bridge. A little bit more further downhill. There we go. And look at that. Uriah's 3.8, almost 4 seconds up on his delta. The gap is now down to 3 seconds. Dirk Brandt's going to know there's something going on and be watching in his mirrors. Now they go over the bridge. This is the lowest point of the track, and now they start this immense hill climb, which will eventually see them come out up at the top and near the carousel. Or there up the road you can see is Roman Klisovitz. So there you can see the gap on the road. 8 seconds separates these three vans. Oh, you're right, doesn't hit the barriers and comes out there really quick. Dirk Brandt took a lot of strain there. Got a cockpit view. Dirk Brandt coming up the hill. He is at 60, 65, 70. Uriah's at 70 and going. Here we go. We're going to see an overtake coming up the hill. Dirk Brandt trying to block him, as you can see, moving around under the... Well, it's not really the braking zone. Uriah swings out to the right. Dirk Brandt knows he's there. They're going side by side. We're going to go to helicopter view. Look at this blinding speed as they go up the hill. And there's a position change. Uriah has made it stick. Dirk pulls in behind him for the slipstream. And we're at 10 minutes to go. The 3D... The 3 DHL vans are in. They're in formation. Oh, I'm enjoying this immensely. Sorry, people. I've got to be serious about this. I mean, really, it's a big race, man. Walker, Dirk Brandt saying, "I made dope. Watch her. Hold my beer." Dirk Brandt's going to try and catch up to the back of... I think he's carrying too much damage between you and me. But Uriah is actually closing in on the back of Roman. So Romes needs to watch himself here. He mustn't slack off. We're going to go to the cockpit view of Uriah, and I see Andrew Lima and Lingley have swapped positions again. We'll see Uriah come through the carousel here. Right, what's the gap? Gap's 5.6 seconds. Roman 9/10 off his almost a second down on his fast lap, and Uri almost 5 seconds and climbing up on his best lap. So Uri driving the best he can. The mirrors are so interesting, Walker says. There's a great view here of a mirror, I think. Look at that. You can just smell the plastic in this Ford Transit. I mean, look at it. It's got so much style going on. It's just ridiculous. Okay. You're right. 5.3 seconds. And the gap is at 5.7 seconds to Roman. Oh, look at this. Charles Engelbrecht. He's through the carousel all over the back of Brandon Brits. UPS van looking at the back of the Shelby coloured scheme Ford Transit. And there's races all the way around the track here. Ryan, unfortunately, is all on his own at the moment. Patrick Langley. Oh, he's made a huge gap over Andrew. Oh, Roman, there's been a position change. Roman's got a problem here. Oh, we missed that, man. He's just turned it around and he's got it going. So Roman has clearly spun his DHL van, and we never saw that happen. So Uriah's up into second, Dirk up into third, and Roman with 7 minutes 40 seconds to go is going to try and drive back and catch these guys. So he was just a little too relaxed in his van, and he's made a huge mistake, and he's just paid for it. 7 seconds off. So Dirk Brunt now, there you can see there's Uriah up ahead. Dirk Brunt 2.4 seconds off the back of him. And we'll see there in the distance Roman come around the corner. There he is. Oh dear. Lorna, can you hear him? Is he screaming and shouting? What's going on? The vans do. They have Radio 2. They're listening to 902 FM. Radio 2. I think Roman's hurt himself here. The van is struggling. He's gone down to 10 seconds. So that damaged whatever happened. He has caused a lot of mechanical problems for himself, and he's lost a lot of his speed. Yo, Stefan Herbst over the line, and now starting his third lap already. You can see in the bottom left corner there's his green arrow. He's that far ahead, with the other three on dotting a hoe. There they are, the DHL vans in formation. Jandre saying he's doing badly. Jandre, no wonder, buddy. You can't be typing on the YouTube channel and driving. I mean, what are you doing? Here's Jandre in his Shelby coloured Ford Transit, and he is climbing up the hill still at the back. You can see he hasn't even got yet to he's gone through carousel, so he's heading towards the mini carousel still, and he's 10 seconds off the back of Patrick Langley. Brits, Brandon Brits, 2.4 seconds off the back of Charles Engelbrecht. Some of these corner names and track sections, I'm not even going to attempt to say them. Benko, you're right, Benko, over the line. And Dirk Brunt 11:37 over the line, so they're now starting their third lap, and that gap is 5.5 seconds. And Roman, here he comes over the line, and it's at 11:53. So Roman lost quite a lot of time with whatever happened there. Hatzenbach Bogen. Peter Gelderhuis. Looking at, he's going to be catching the back of Brandon Brits shortly. We're going to go to his, oh, look at that, he's flying past. Brandon Brits is just crawling along here. Gee whiz, was that the draft down the Dottingahoe? So Peter Gelderhuis back up to 8th place from last place. He's driven back the best part of 40, 50, 60, almost a minute's worth of time. Peter Gelderhuis, the principal of the sim racing crew here at SimRace South Africa, and he is going like a Boeing. Ryan Hill, the Rosses, he's only 2 seconds off the back of Kai Clark in Postman Pat's Royal Mail van. So this race isn't over yet. With 3.5 minutes to go, they're going to get about halfway around the track, and that'll be the end of the race. Stefan Herbst just in a class of his own. Then the 3 DHL vans, as you can see on the map in the bottom left corner. And then further back, that's what we're watching here. This is Ryan Hill looking at the back of Kai Clark for 5th place. Walker asking, is Kai Clark related to Jim Clark? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Kai Clark actually he's one of our international drivers. Switzerland. His flag is the Swiss flag, the white flag with the red cross. And I think let me get this right. Uri Benko is from the Eastern Bloc somewhere. I don't know those countries, but not Russia itself, but like Croatia, somewhere there. Lorna Klisovitz on YouTube saying Roman is now chirp still. Roman's now not saying a word, I'm sure. He's brought about his own pain. Here he is. 13 seconds now off the back of Dirk Brunt. He might still be able to catch Dirk. Dirk is falling back. You're right, definitely driving his the best he can, Uri Benko, and he's up into 2nd and on his way here. One and a half minutes behind Stefan Herbst, with just on 1.5 minutes left of this race. And Ryan Hill, look at this. 1.4 seconds separates Kai Clark from the Rosa van. If Kai does something wrong, Ryan's... Oh, what's going on? Dirk Brunt, Uri. Oh, look at this. Drama for 2nd place. Uri Benko has spun, and Dirk Brunt's gone past him. Where's Roman? Here comes Roman. Back up into 3rd place. Is Roman screaming? Gosh, I'm missing all these big moves. What did Uri do? I didn't see that. Uri, sorry. He's going to be kicking himself. He obviously tried to go through a section too quick, and he's caught himself out. Lost 2 places. Dirk Brunt back up into 2nd place. So 30 seconds to go. We're going to stay here. Oh, I see Charles Engelbrecht and Peter Gelderhuis as well. So everyone's battling at this part of the track. There's a very tight right-hander coming up here. We're going to go back to Uri, who's going to look to see if he can get back this 3rd place. 10 seconds to go. I don't know if they're actually going to drive round or to the start-finish line, or if the race is just going to end. But here comes Uri. Leader is on final lap. Okay, so this is the last lap. Oh, and now we can see people are chopping and changing. Lima and Russ are changing positions. Klisovitz, Roman swerving around to hold back Uri. We'll go into cockpit. Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, Roman is just being passed, and Uriah goes past him. So they've pretty much got half a lap still before they're going to get to the end. So Roman can still do something if he can hang on to the back of Uriah as they go up the hill. Ex-Sniperians. Yeah, I can't even say that name, from Indonesia. That's nice. Welcome, sir. You're watching SimRace South Africa, Assetto Corsa sim racing from South Africa. Great stuff. Stefan Herbst is now heading down towards the small carousel. He's almost out of the mountainous, heavy forested section and getting to the Dottinga Ho, and he will then get us to the start-finish line for the end of this race. So he's driven an awesome drive. Dirk Brunt back up into second place by 16 seconds from Uriah now. Uriah has dropped Roman. Roman clearly carrying some damage in the van because they could catch him so quick and easily. Yeah, they come up the hill now towards the carousel. Ryan Hill, he is ahead of Kai Clark, so Ryan Hill back up into 5th place. Lorna, the action tonight is real. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Brandon Brits having a lonely drive down here. Further back, that's Quibus Russ in the rally van, and he had a problem earlier, and we saw Andrew Lima go past him. You can see that windscreen, the side windows, the side panels, everything's been banged up. Patrick Langley, Postman Pat further back, and right at the back, Jean-Andre Liebenberg in his Shelby coloured Ford Transit. Oh dear, and I think he's just had a huge moment. He has. We're going to cockpit as he's looking the wrong way on the track, so he carried too much speed through there. He's got to do a 16-point turn now, and he does that in one turn. And there we go. He's rolling, so Jean-Andre are having not so much fun. Back up to Roman. 3.4 seconds off the back, so if Uriah has a problem from here through the last couple of corners, Roman will stand a chance to maybe catch him and go past. There you can see the gap. And Stefan Herbst is on Dottinga Hoa all on his own, flat sticks. We're going to cockpit view. He's doing 92 kilometers an hour. Looking at the scenery as he goes past the public pit on the right hand side. This is where you come and do your track days. Dirk Brunt, we'll see on the TV camera, he is about to he's still got to get out onto the Dottinga Ho, and then Uriah Benko in 3rd place. Guy Clark looking to challenge the back of the Rosses. Ryan looking in his camera, or they're looking in his mirrors, I beg your pardon. They both run deep there. This is a very famous corner on YouTube where they show all the crashes on the Nordschleife. But these two professionals get through there no problem. Right, Roman comes up to the small carousel now. Gets through there, 4.7 seconds off the back of Uriah. Dirk Brand now hitting Dottinga Hoa. So he's basically got this long stretch to go, and he is 14 seconds up the road from Uriah. We should see them all coming along Dottinga Hoa shortly. The DHL fleet. Here comes Uriah. Past our camera point. and down the hill, and here comes Roman. So there we go, DHL in full formation. Gotta dig it. Ryan Hill on his way out of the mountainous section. Kai Clark still quite close. See Ryan Hill going around the outside of the little carousel, not around the inside. Kai Clark, he goes right around the inside, tries to make the corner shorter, close the gap in on the Rosses. Stefan Herbst is already past the start-finish line, and he's on his way for... Oh, this is the final lap. No, I'm sure he's finished. He's on Flickplatz already, so he hasn't stopped. So they might still... No, he's idling along, so he's just having fun there. Dirk Brandt, here he comes to the start-finish line. We'll see if there's a checkered flag here. I don't see any checkered flags. He goes over. Yeah, that's finished. The time's finished. As you can see, he's going to stop his van right in the middle of the road. Here comes Uri Benko. He's going to go past, and here comes Roman. Is he going to drive into the back of Dirk Brandt? Oh, he is. Oh, and he's just had enough of that. There you can see the red mist descending. And now we get some donuts going on in the track. Where's Roman? There's Roman. Great stuff. Good skill. Oh, some skid marks from Roman. Where's Ryan? Ryan's still coming. Roman trying to do another donut with his van, and Uriah's doing reverse donuts. Whoops, he's getting a little stuck. Roman's in the pits. Dirk Brandt's he's holding his handbrake. Oh yeah, holding front wheel brake and wheel spinning away. Look at that. Great skill there. Here comes Ryan Hill to cross the start finish line and take a well-deserved 5th place there for the Rosses, with Peter Geldenhuys in 6th, not too far behind. And Ryan's coming to arrest everyone. Oh, he just hammers into the back of that van. And here comes Peter Geldenhuys. He's going to just watch the boys from far. Charles Engelbrecht brings his UPS van over the start-finish line. And he's going to pull over. The Rosses are still trying to... Oh, I see bits and pieces of car coming off there. And Ryan's trying to arrest everybody all on his own here. He's going to drive into every single van he can. I've actually lost him on my timing screen. And they're still going at it here. Brandon Brits, Andrew Lima coming over the through the last chicane. Awesome, guys. Glad you enjoyed that fun. It was a tongue-in-cheek event. Here we go. Oh, we're going to have a huge collision here. Andrew Lima comes around the corner. Oh, look at that. Drifting Vin Diesel style, and manages to control that. Charles Engelbrecht, he's in the pit. Sorry, we're looking at Quibus Russ. Quibus Russ in the rally van, and that's it. The game has turned itself off. So there we go. Right. Thank you to everybody who joined us for this fun event, and we hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next week, Monday, for the Legends series. Good night and have a good evening from me. Cheers.